Hello and welcome back. No, this is not 1400 or 1410. I just wanted you to be reminded of how in the 1400s, how our little family looks and how it looked in 1410, because it's going to look different in 1420. So we're going to start out with how they all looked in 1410. We've got a huge amount of purple families, and then we've got our main family in the middle and a yellow, red, and blue. So we're keeping all of our same colors, everything's staying the same. It's just going to look a little bit different. Before we start on anything, these are all the people who are at war. So we do have William Goodwin right here on the end, and then our main captain guy who stays there, and both of them, along with Elijah Miller, are staying at war. They're the ones who are always living there. Everybody else rolled to go to war. So I did put Harris up here. He is our heir. And you can see all the different colors. We have some yellow, some blue, some purple, no red, but every other color is here. And they are not going to show up in any of our family photos. So I wanted you to see where they were and who all they are right here. Now, let's talk about our little red family. In 1410, they had all of these people in their family. Like, that's a lot of people. Now, in 1420, this little baby girl and this little baby boy are now our teenage girl who will be moving from France and our little boy who hopefully will be staying in France. And that is it. That is our whole entire red family. Over the last 10 years, our roles have not been great. Honestly, for the last 20 years, things have not gone well for the Red family, but hopefully these two kids who are left can keep carrying on the Red family. Then we have our Blue family who has bloomed a lot. They got a lot bigger from 1400 to 1410, and then from 1410 to 1420, they got a lot bigger. So we still have three more people than are pictured right here that are all at war. We have three Blue men who have gone to war, and this is everybody else. So I am excited to see what's going to happen with this Blue family and where it's going to go. We have our little baby girl right here. She must be the youngest in the family, and she was just born. I think that is Renesmee Price. So there we go. That is our little Blue family that I think is going to be fine. They all live in England right now. I'm not sure that I rolled for any of them to move. So for right now, everybody's in England. Then we go to our Yellow family, and our Yellow family has almost everybody in England except for our small little Goodwin family. Well, they're not that small. They have 5 children alive in Japan. So that is where we are. That's kind of what we had last time. We had the Japanese family on this side, and then everybody else was in England. Everybody's grown up. We have had a large increase in the little kids that we have in the Yellow family. And so I think that they're just going to continue to grow from 1410 to from 1420 to 1430. We will see what it looks like when we get there. And then finally, our Purple family. If you're just looking at a comparison from like how many people are in this row to how many people are in this row, it's not that different, except there are 9 of them that are at war. So they actually have more down here than it looks like they have. And I don't have our main family in here. They have their own spot. In 1410, we had Alice and Ida and Kellen and Harris. That was it. Harris got married. Harris had a bunch of children. At this point, we have Grandma Alice, who is an elder, Great Grandma Ida, who is a very elder. That's not a thing, but she's a really old lady. We have Elizabeth, who married Harris. Then we have their children, Elizabeth. Then we have Sebastian, Xavier, and Xavier. And that is our main household family. Now, hopefully, at the beginning of 1420, Harris is going to come home from the war, and she's going to be able to have more babies. And so hopefully that's what's going to happen as we move forward in the game. But as of right now in 1420, that's what it looks like. I also did a breakdown of our Purple family because they live in so many places. So we have the large Miller family in Romania. We've got the McOtters in Scotland, now the Wardmarks and the McOtters. In Ireland, they're all Millers right now. We're going to see what happens as these other children grow up and get married and all that stuff. And then we've got our large family down here that is still in England, which is still the majority of our purple family down here in England. But I think that is everybody. So let's look at them all spread out here again. We have purple on this side. We have our main family after the purple. Then we have yellow here, red, and blue. Our tiny little red family just looks so sad. So that is what our whole group looks like. And this is what they look like broken out into all the places that they live. Now, I didn't combine all the Englands, which I should have. I feel like I should have put them together, but I already had the blue and the yellow and the purple separated, so it was easier for me to do it that way. We have this family in Japan, Scotland, Romania, Spain, Ireland, France, England, and England. So our Spain is going to explode. And then also, whatever we decide to call Moonwood Mill, we have our first person moving there in 1420. So we're definitely going to be adding more people to Spain and expanding out our world into whatever we're calling Moonwood Mill. But that leads me to the next episode that will be coming out. You got to see all the pictures, but we didn't talk about any of the things that happened. The people who died, the people who were born, all of that will be in the next episode where you guys will get to see the 1410 to the 1420 recap. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in that video. Bye.